What's going on, everyone? It is Eric. We are going to cover how to bounce back from a missed field goal and a shanked punt in this video.
And it's good.
So real quick, just want to let you guys know the Art of Kicking book and journal versions are available now on Amazon. The links are in the description. You guys can hit me up there as well. There's some other resources you can help your boy out. As much as I love making these free videos for you guys, that would be a huge way to support me and the channel as well. Just checking any of those links below. Those will all work. But without further ado, we'll get right into the video. All right, so you missed a field goal or you shanked a punt. Now what? Now a lot of you guys may or may not go cry in the corner and never be seen again. But for some of you guys are actually going to want some valuable information. So hopefully I can provide one gold nugget enough for you guys to leave a like below or share this with a friend or whatever the case. Now, there's a couple things that I could say that might help you guys out in terms of approaching a missed field goal or shanked punt in a more effective manner. Now, a really, really helpful tip that I learned early on was simply just to go 1 for 1. No need to worry about the next 6 kicks or the one that happened earlier, the one that's going to come, because again, we don't know what could happen in an hour or a minute or even 30 seconds from now. So rather, what you can control is going 1 for 1. I will go 1 for 1 every single time I step on the field. 1 for 1. That's all I got to do. Don't worry about the one before, the one after, anything other than right now, 1 for 1. That's it. Okay. Now, to part with that, a lot of you guys might set goals for the year where you might want to go 7 for 10, 8 for 10, 9 for 10, 10 for 10. And I love that. I love having a goal for yourself. That's huge. If you don't do that, you should. But that's also to be parted with or mentioned that you should really be realistic with your goal. So you'd have like a stretch goal, which is like 9 for 10, and then a realistic goal for 7 for 10. So that if you, for some reason, don't hit your real goal of 9 for 10, you're not like destroyed and you just shut down the rest of the season. So that way you give yourself a good goal to shoot for, and then if you don't hit it, you still have one that you actually were going for the whole time or something like that. So your stretch goal is your 9 for 10. Again, your realistic goal is like 7 for 10, whatever. It's different for everybody. You could go 13 for 15. It doesn't matter. Now, with that, I did mention this a little bit earlier, but just be present. Be present, because a lot of times your brain, and not a lot, almost every day of every second, your brain is racing with thoughts, and it is going from thought to thought every damn day. And the second you give it any sort of attention is the second it runs with it. So there is a guy, I'll call him a mentor. His name is Eckhart Tolle, who was the first, I'll call him like a mindfulness, meditation, presence coach guy, influencer in that space. And he had a really cool saying that was, the second you give your brain the attention of a thought or like any type of acknowledgement of a thought that comes in your head, and you sort of follow it down that dark path, the more you feed it, and then of course it comes back with, okay, your life sucks. About 30 seconds later, you're starting to think about how bad your life is and like, why haven't you done this? And what have you been doing for the past 6 months? Like, are you just wasting your life? And like, it's kind of ridiculous, but and that's exactly why you don't want to, feed into your head, because it knows all of your weaknesses. So rather, what you should do as best as you possibly can is first meditate. Meditate is going to help you a ton, but just being more present with what you're currently in is going to allow you to block out what is to come and what has come. So that way you can be fully in control of this current moment. And the more in control you are, the more you can control your environment and your surroundings and what results come from it. What that means is if you're in a game and you're very stressed about the miss that you had earlier, first of all, of course, like, it's easy to say don't think about it, but you really shouldn't, because it doesn't help you. It already happened. So there's a scene in The Lion King where Rafiki, the baboon, hits Simba on the head with a stick, and he was like, "Ow, what'd you do that for?" He's like, "What? It's in the past."
Ow! Jeez, what was that for?
It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
So essentially what that is it's just a really cool way to explain what it is that happens all the time, where we start to think about all the things that have happened in the past and how painful it is and like it sucks and blah, 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 blah. And then of course you go down the dark path and it doesn't help you or do anything for you. So rather just wipe that crap clean. You're on to right now. Right now is what you can control, and that's what you should focus on. Now, as easy as it is to say, it does take practice, but whenever you're in a game, you're stressed out, you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I just missed that kick, whatever the case, take a breath, bro. Just please breathe. Breathe. Just bring yourself back to center. If it helps you, put your hand on your stomach and just breathe and just pay attention to your hand moving up and down, or you can just pay attention to your breathing or look at the goalpost and like imagine the ball going through the post a couple times. Just kind of recenter yourself and just put yourself back into like a high performing state of mind. Those are really helpful things that you can do. But apart from that, just pay attention to like the fact that you can't control a lot of things, but what you can control is what you're currently feeling and like what you're currently going through. The only thing that you can control is like everything that you are a part of. So your mindset, your feelings, your results are in your control. Of course, there are some things like the holder and the snapper that you can't really control, but a lot of the field goal comes down to you and a lot of the punting comes down to you. So a lot of it comes down to your mindset, and that will lead to you being successful. Now, the last thing I'm going to leave you with is please enjoy it. Like, you have practiced so hard for these moments to get on the field, kick the field goals, to punt, to do like these big moments, to kick game winners. And like, these are moments that don't happen to a lot of people. So the fact that you're even in this position is amazing. So please enjoy it. And just know that like you've prepared for this, like you've done the work. You've heard it 1,000 times from myself, from other coaches, from online videos, YouTube, the books that I've written, and everything else. Like you've seen it before. You know what to do. Just let your mind go. Just be present and please enjoy the moment, because it's going to be gone one day. You're going to look back and think, damn, like if I had just been more chill and relaxed, I would have done better in that moment. So take this advice, share it with somebody, leave a like below, subscribe, hit the bell notifications to get more updates on anytime I post. But if this did help you, please leave a comment on like what was your favorite part of the video, and of course what other parts or things or videos you want to see next. And hopefully this video helped in some way, shape, or form. And until next time, see ya.